Hey everybody, welcome into this new video. So let's take a look how we can start dropshipping with eBay. You don't need any kind of money, so this tutorial is only for beginners. If you already have some information about dropshipping, you can always look for more advanced videos here into our channel. So let's begin. So first of all, we need to understand, guys, if you don't know anything about what is dropshipping, well, let's define what is dropshipping. So dropshipping is an order fulfillment method where the business does not keep the products it sells in stock. So instead, what happens is that the seller purchases the inventory as needed from a third party, usually a wholesaler or manufacturer, to fulfill their orders. So the big difference between dropshipping and the standard retail model is that the selling merchant does not stock or own inventory. They act as the middleman. So let's say, for example, that you want to sell some headphones and you don't have a stock. You don't even have a physical store. You only have just like a website, and you're saying to the world that you're selling some headphones. So someone enters into your website and decides to purchase one of your headphones. So once you receive that transaction, what you already have a provider that has those headphones, and those headphones are inside your website. So that means when the person purchases that headphones, the provider needs to send those headphones into the customer's address. So that's the reason why we act as a middleman. We're just connecting the provider and the customer to receive the content, or the item in this case. Now, can we start dropshipping here using eBay totally for free? Well, actually the answer is yes, you can do that. And in order for doing that, the first thing you need to do is to have an eBay account, and it's really easy just to have an eBay account. I'm gonna leave you a link down below in the description, guys, so you can enter your own eBay account. Just hit into register. And now what you guys want to do is to put your first, last name, then put an email and a passcode. If you want to continue with a Google account, which is more easy, you can do that as well. You just need to hit in here and go into the account and go into continue. Alright, so now we have an account in here. You want to make sure that you are in here. It says ship to, and you want to make sure that you're selecting the country which you are living in. In my case, I'm going to stick with Mexico. Done. And for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to stick this in English, right? So now that we have here our account, we want to look for an item to sell, right? So let's say, for example, we want to send some watches. So where to find a supplier to the dropshipping? First of all, we need to find the supplier, which in my case, I'm going to go into inventorysource.com. This is a dropship automation software and integrated supplier network. So you just need to hit into get started in here. Let's say I am currently a person. I want to go into next with my company. If you have a company name, you can go ahead and select the name of your store. So for example, I'm going to just create one like maybe watch. If you want to create your own logo, or you want to create your own slogan or your own brand name, you can always go into Shopify. That can help you with a free business generator here, so you have a few ideas in here. So if you have a company website, you can do that as well. If you don't have a company website, you can just put ebay.com. I'm going to copy paste this real quick. If you have a phone number, you can put it in here, and your income, let's say just $100, and go into finish. Now, after you go and complete your profile, you can find your supplier. So I'm going to browse supplier directory here. So let's say I'm going to stick with, let's take a look here for the US direct. So this one ships only for the USA. This one only for United Kingdom. This only for the USA as well. Ships to Canada and international, US and Canada and international. So let's say I want to stick with Sanders, right? So the minimum order, there's no minimum order. There's dropshipping, yes. So I want to select this one, and I want to take a look here into product. Let's say I want to look for watches, if they have something in stock. So as you can see, there are a bunch of watches. Let's say I want to stick with this one. It's really looking really good. So it's kind of great, I think. So now what I want to do, just in case that I just found here the watches in here, I'm going to go into integrate here. I'm going to select my channel, and I want to choose the eBay, right? So next I had to hit into continue. Now before we continue, just in case that you don't know what to sell, guys, you can always go into the Facebook to look for ads. Now why is that? Because here if you installed the extension called Ad Finder and you enable that, you might see here that you're only going to see ads inside your Facebook. So as you can see, I have just a bonus of winner.mx. This one is about maybe a store. This one is a subscription of Bloomberg. So I want to scroll down until I find a product that can be interesting for my country, right? So I'm gonna keep scrolling down. If you don't find anything into Facebook, you can always go into Alibaba.com. Here into Alibaba, you can go into the features section to see which are like the most popular here. So I want to go into categories. As you can see, here are some free samples in here, plastic price, so you can just get an idea of which one you'd like to, and then you can look for that into your inventory source. What's going to happen here into the integration is that all the supplies that I wanted to purchase is going to be sending into eBay. Now if you don't want to pay absolutely anything, what you guys want to do is to go into add integration once again. So once you find the information, let's say for example I want to sell this item right here, right? So the only thing you need to do is to select all the information that it's right in here. So you just need to go into eBay, go into sell. What's going to happen is going to be popping up a new window where I have to put in here my contract information real quick. So I'm just going to put this real quick. Now it's going to be asking you, tell us what you're selling. So if I go back in here, I'm just going to select this item and I'm going to paste it right in here. Now as you can see here, I'm going to delete this draft because as you can see, if I put in here the information, it's going to be already automatically added this category of jewelry, watches, parts, watches, wristwatches. So I think this is really great. I want to select the second option, so it's going to be creating a draft for me. Really simple, guys, here into eBay. So now it says stand up with the bold title and search results. We don't want to enable that because we want to do this with no money, okay, in the investment. So now I'm gonna just scroll a little bit down and it's gonna be asking me for a UPC. Let's take a look here if this appears into the information. As you can see, here's the UPC, so I'm just going to copy and paste that, and now it says updating the draft. Now what I want to do here, automatically the items and specifics has been updated in here. So I just want to scroll a little bit down, the conditions in here. So let's say that this it's new. Now it says that this doesn't work, so I'm just going to stick with the first one. And as you can see, the specific has been added automatically because we already put the UPC content, and depending on the price of this item is the price that we're going to be spending here. So as you can see, it says wholesale from $16 to $19.95. So you need to make sure, guys, that in the starting price you have something on the MSRP, which is $59. That means that this is the amount of money that the provider suggests you to start the price in here. The wholesale is for a lot of items that you want to purchase in here. So now currently at the moment I don't have any card that can be added right now at the moment, but actually it's going to be really easy to submit for registration information. So after that we're not going to be able to sell our product, and you're going to see something like this. So as you can see, we don't have to fill absolutely anything about money. We have to put like maybe a credit card, debit card only to verify for costings and fee and all that, but we actually really have to put any kind of money, and it's really easy, guys, to use the inventorysource.com. If you'd like to use something else like maybe Alibaba or AliExpress, you can totally do that. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of commissions of that, but it's a matter of just taking care of what you are most interested in. So this is the preview of my item here. Actually it's pretty expensive for this specific item. I mean, I could sell this only for $6, but I'm just talking about, this is just an example of how you can make offers in here. So now as you can see, it ships from Mexico because I'm in Mexico City. The shipping, it's in the item specifics in here, the description. So as you can see, it looks pretty great, and we just did just a couple of things in here. And the best part is that it's already listed in the category. So jewelry and watches, part and accessories, watches and wristwatches. So it looks pretty good. I kind of like to add a little bit more of images for this specific item, but it's a matter of looking for the right item and looking for the right provider in order for making the sale, guys. So there you have it, guys. It wasn't that hard. Hopefully this was very useful video for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more about this eBay application. Thank you so much for watching. Again, it's been a major pleasure. and I will see you guys next time.